Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. We're trying to get everybody ready with their breakfast. What's going on over here? What's happening, Dada? Joe and Riley, it looks like, are making some eggs. What are you doing? So yeah, it looks like Dada's got to help her. By the way, she's standing on this chair, but I did finally order her one of those little helper things, the little stool things. So that should be coming in. That should actually be here either today or tomorrow, babe, just so you know. What do you think, Riley? You gonna try one?
No.
So yes, anyway, it's the start of a new week. It is Monday today. Yesterday, something very exciting happened. So yesterday, Jackson got his very first haircut. So we were here at home and I was kind of debating whether or not I was gonna take him to like a place to get it cut, or if I was just gonna have Joe attempt to do it, and we ended up just letting Joe attempt to do it. That way we didn't have to go anywhere and all of that. And I think that for Joe's first time cutting baby hair, I think he did a pretty good job. It's not like perfect, but it'll do. So I'm gonna insert some footage here so you can see. Yesterday we just sat him up on his high chair and we used the, do you call those shears? Is that shears? No. So Joe used the shears that he uses to like cut his own hair, and like we've cut my brother's hair with that before. Jackson didn't love it. Like he was kind of scared of that noise, like when we did like around his ears and stuff and like the back of his head. So there were times that I had to like pick him up and carry him so that he would be, you know, not as cranky and, you know, feel a little bit more secure. And then the top of the hair, we just like wet it, and then Joe went in with some scissors and cut it. And now he just looks like such a little man. Like he looks so cute. So I just wanted to explain that before you guys see him now. Hey little dude, what's up? So this is his hair, and like I said, you know, it's not perfect, you know, like there's some places that we kind of have to work on, but I think it's way better than it was before, because before it was like in his eyeball. So I just sat him up here on his high chair so we can fix him his breakfast. Jackson, do you like your new hair? Yeah, you look very cute. You look so handsome. What a handsome boy. I'm just trying to like kind of sweep it to the side here. What do you think? Does he look more like Joe now? I've had some people on Instagram tell me that he looks more like Joe, but then he's getting the Riley cheeks. He's getting the chubby, chunky cheeks. But now he looks big and I'm kind of sad about it. So here's what Riley's eating for breakfast. She's having yogurt, and these are like Belvita breakfast biscuits with some peanut butter and a banana. It's like one of her favorite breakfasts. Then Jackson is starting to eat the eggs. Joe made him an extra egg with his stuff, and he's tearing them up, but I'm gonna have to make him some yogurt or something else because he's gonna be hungry in 2 seconds.
There may be some eggshells in there, so.
Oh, great. Your sister may have put some eggshells in there, so be careful. All right, so I'm over here with Jackson. We're gonna just hang out, try to play a little bit. Today's video is gonna be like super chill, and a lot of it is gonna be us just hanging out and playing, which I have a lot about that I wanna chat with you guys. Just my thoughts on playtime and independent play versus me interacting with them. So we're gonna talk a little bit about playtime and the mom guilt and all of that today. But there's 2 things that I wanted to mention before we do that. So first of all, Jackson has 2 new teeth, or he's about to cut 2 new teeth. All of this past week has been like really rough because he's been teething a ton. So he's getting a new top one and a new bottom one. So that's made this week a little bit more challenging. He's been super clingy, super, you know, like he cries every time that I leave the room. So it's been, you know, fun times over here. And then the other thing that's been going on this past week is we were potty training Riley. I'm gonna do a whole separate video talking about her progress and like how far we've come and all of that. So stay tuned for that. But it went so much better than I thought it was gonna go. So I'm thrilled. I'm just really, really excited that she is no longer wearing diapers during the day, or, you know, the pull-ups during the day. We are still doing the pull-ups during nighttime because I'm not night training her, but for her naps and for the daytime, she has no pull-ups on. So that's why like all of last week I wasn't really filming her. And where did Jackson go? Oh my goodness. Now she plays and she does her own thing, and then when she needs to go, she'll come and tell us and say, hey, I want to go to the big potty. Or sometimes like we have her little Minnie Mouse potty out here, and sometimes she feels like going in this one and she just comes over here and plops herself in the toilet. So far that has been a total success. Where are you, little man? What you doing? You gonna play with the kitchen? Yeah, use your kitchen before your sister gets there and does not want to share with you. So anyway, you guys know that there are definitely some days that are more productive, where I've got more to do and, you know, I'm trying to get stuff done around the house. Why is he having a fit? He's like throwing his milk around. You're not gonna let me talk? So there's days like that when I'm trying to tackle projects around the house, and I do have some projects that I want to work on this week, but today is not going to be one of those days. Within my weeks of being here, you know, a stay-at-home mom, there are some days that are just more chill and more, for lack of a better word, a little bit more boring, and it's just literally playing with the kids, playing with their toys and making sure that they don't injure themselves, and literally that is it. I don't know if that's how things are for you guys, but you know, just some days are busier than others. So I wanted to vlog today because it's not as busy of a day. Like I have, like I said, other things that I want to do later on this week, but today we can just kind of chill, play. I don't have like a bunch of work to do. I don't have you know, a bunch of deadlines and stuff. So today we can start off the week with just a lot of mommy and the kid time, and that is one of the ways that I manage my, like, you know, mom guilt throughout the week, knowing that, okay, there are certain days that obviously I pay more attention to them and play more with them and I'm a little bit more hands-on, versus other days in the week where, you know, I have to get other stuff done. This guy is like freaking doing gymnastics over here. Do you want to play with your toys? Maybe? What are you eating something? Hi. There is something in your mouth? He was eating toilet paper earlier in my bathroom, so maybe there's some leftover toilet paper. So look, Jackson's over there right now. Like a minute ago, he was all up in my business, all up here on the couch, wanted to snuggle, wanted to throw himself. And then I put him down on the floor, and now he's kind of gone over there, found some toys that he's interested in, and he's playing. So what I like to do is, like, when he does that, when he goes out there on his own, I really try to stay back and I don't go over there to engage with him, so that he can have a little bit more of that independent play. Like, I know that it may only be for 5 or 10 minutes, and there's gonna be plenty of other times in the day when he, you know, is a little bit more needy and wants me to go over and interact with him. So when I see that he's content like this on his own, the trick is really to just like not make eye contact and just pretend that he can't see you, because the minute that you look at them, then they want to come and play with you. But I think that that's really good for fostering some of that independent play. I get questions like on Instagram sometimes, you're like, oh my god, like how do you get him to play on his own? And it's just by kind of sitting back a little bit. If he's not fussing, if he's not crying, then that is a good thing. And I think he's playing with his stacker toy. Yeah, that's his little stacker toy that he likes. And anything that's a car, he loves. Like that little truck that he put under that thing. Anything that has wheels that he can push, he loves so much. So that's what we're doing here now. And then he's gonna take his nap in a little while. So it is 9:50 now, and normally his nap is around 10:30. So all of this is just playtime, and it's a combo of him doing this and then other times of like me playing with the kids and doing blocks and kind of getting in there and doing a little bit more hands-on stuff with them. It is seriously the funniest thing in the world, watching them play besides each other and watching her have a fit when he gets close to her toys, and like the dynamic between the two. She pushed him once today when he got close to her toys, and I already had to put her in timeout because that was not very nice. He fell and he bumped his head. So we're still on that struggle bus with the you know, like the sharing and stuff, but I like to give them some time to play together, and again, for me to kind of back away and let them kind of do their own thing, as long as they're not injuring each other. So once, you know, she starts getting to the point where, like she did today, I had to kind of intervene. But yeah, I look forward to the day one day very far away in my future, like when they can just sit and play nicely without screaming or, you know, without one of them having an issue. So she didn't like that he was close to her toys, so she brought them here to her little table. All right, so we're upstairs. It is time for Jackson's nap. So I'm gonna put him down. I wanted to show you guys how I brush his teeth though, because I've been brushing his teeth every time I put him down on his like changing table to change him, because he doesn't sit still, but now he does because I give him the toothbrush. Riley's over there in the rocking chair, but I'll put him down to change him. This is his little toothbrush. I think it's a Dr. Brown's one. Yeah, it came like with the toothpaste. So I'll link this little set for you guys, but he likes it. So now when I'm gonna change him or change his clothes, change his diaper, I give him the little toothbrush, and it keeps him content, because otherwise he like squirms around and like tries to like flip over, and I can never change him. So I don't know, this has been working lately. And then I'll go in and brush it for him and make sure he is getting his teeth. All right, so now that Jackson is down for his nap, I came to my room, I made my bed at least, so that I did at least one thing. I also ran the straightener through my hair really quick, and Riley is over here. I don't know why she wanted to bring this pack and play mattress over here to like jump on, I don't know, whatever. But now is the time when Riley and I get like our one-on-one time, because Jackson's in his room, whether he naps or not. We get at least a good hour of time to do something. Like I said at the beginning of this video, some days are a little busier than others. So if there's a day that I have a lot of chores, a lot of laundry to do, that's when I would normally be doing some of that, or take care of like one task during Jackson's nap, because at least I only have one child to like rein in. But since I'm not doing any of that today, I'm gonna see what she wants to do. Honestly, sometimes we just like hang out in bed here. Like the other day we laid down here in bed like the entire nap time that Jackson was in his room, and we watched Finding Dory, and it was great because I got to like just relax and be in bed. But sometimes she doesn't sit still long enough for that, so it looks like today is one of those days. So I might even take her downstairs, see if she wants to do like an activity. Those are the kinds of things that I'll do when Jackson's asleep. So I was gonna get dressed, but now Riley's having a fit telling me that I'm already dressed. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get dressed, and she's like, but you're already dressed. And I mean, she's not wrong, this is normally what I wear. So I did want to either way show you guys my new pajamas that I ordered from Amazon, and I love them. They are so cute. They're like a little leopard, baby blue leopard print. They have them in a bunch of other prints, but I don't know if you guys are on the hunt for another pajama. I mean, this is literally what I spend most of my days in. So I'll have this one linked down below. I'm wearing a small and I love it, so I figured I would just share it with you guys because I know you'll ask later. Riley, do you want Mama to get dressed today?
No, you are dressed. You're after this dress.
Yeah? You like that pajama on me? Okay. All right, we're back downstairs. Riley has requested Play-Doh, so I'm gonna go to the garage here really quick and get her one of her Play-Doh sets. Riley, go inside, it's cold. Let's do this one. I've got this one that's cupcakes. You wanna do this one?
Yeah, let's make cupcakes.
Your favorite thing of life. Come on, let's sit at the white table. We're gonna do Play-Doh. Play with this for a little while. Hopefully it doesn't make that much of a mess. But she loves Play-Doh, so if we do Play-Doh, normally what I'll do is I'll wait till Jackson's asleep, so that way I can do more like one-on-one play with her, and that way she's not making a total disaster. I can keep more of an eye on her with it. So that's kind of how the Play-Doh situation works. Joe is not a fan, Mimi is not a fan, nobody is a fan of Play-Doh. I mean, I don't love it, but I know that she likes it, and it's good for them to be molding stuff and, you know, manipulating things with their hands. So I suck it up because I know that she likes it. So this one is cute. My aunt got it for her. It's a My Little Pony, it looks like. Is this My Little Pony? Do you like the pony?
Yeah.
All right, sometimes like if I had a lot of work to do, sometimes I'll use Jackson's nap time like now to do some of that work, to send out emails, edit on my computer. And sometimes I'll set her up with an activity like this, and then I'll be sitting here at the kitchen table also with my computer. Today I'm pretty caught up, so I'll wait till they're both sleeping later on in their afternoon nap to work on my stuff, because I do have a video that I have to edit that needs to go live tomorrow. So I'll work on that in their nap, and then if I don't finish it then, I'll finish it once they're asleep. But it's not uncommon for me to like be kind of trying to multitask here and play with her, or like sometimes she'll be coloring and I'll be on my computer. Just kind of depends on what's going on. Or if I wanted to like be cleaning up, sometimes I'll kind of, you know, play with her for a little bit, then go to the kitchen, clean up, wash dishes, whatever it is that I need to do. But today I have decided that we can just spend a little bit more time together playing, and that's just what the day's agenda looks like today. What are we making?
A cupcake.
With what?
With Play-Doh.
With Play-Doh.
Look, you have to make that.
Oh, the one on the box? Wow, that one looks beautiful. But look, that's a great cupcake. What do you think? That's a great cupcake.
That was a great cupcake.
That's a great cupcake. Very impressed.
Now let's make another one.
Let's make another one. See, like this is the kind of stuff that even though it's messy, Play-Doh is messy, I would much prefer to be playing with Play-Doh than to be doing pretend play. Is it okay if I say that? Like, I would 1,000 times rather be here, I don't know, coloring or playing with kinetic sand or playing with Play-Doh and making stuff versus like when Riley tells me that she wants to play with the PE PPAs that, of course, like we got her. Like she wants to do like the pretend play, which is all normal, right? Like obviously that's what kids like to do. They like to take the little figurines and pretend talk to each other with the pigs, and she'll tell me like, talk to the Peppas and be the Peppa, and I don't like it. It's not my favorite thing to do, and it's okay. And so that's something that I wanted to make sure to mention in today's video. Like, you're seeing me here hanging out with the kids, but it's okay if some days, what?
We need to do this.
Oh, on the green one? Okay.
The green one is for my family.
Okay. It's okay if some days you don't really want to play. It's okay if there's certain things that your kids ask you to play with and you just like, you're not feeling it. You don't want to. Like, that doesn't make you a bad mom. That doesn't mean that you suck as a parent. It's just that some days you're not feeling it, or you just want to sit on the couch and you want to scroll through your phone. Like, that's okay to do that. Your kids are still gonna love you. You know, you try to not do that always, right? And never play with your kids, but it's okay if there's moments when you just like need a mental break and you're just not feeling it that day. And there have been plenty days when I will do this, and then there's other plenty of days that I'm not into it. And either I'm not into it, or I'm just feeling a lot of anxiety, or I'm overwhelmed and I'm not as present.
Oh no.
Or I have a lot of work to do, and that's the other thing. Like, I know that there's a lot of moms right now.
I can't make it.
Did you roll it? Let me get it.
And the Play-Doh's right over there.
Oh, let me get it.
What is it?
What are we making? I made a great cupcake again. Gosh, I'm like a freaking baker. But there's a lot of moms I know that right now are working from home, and they have a lot of guilt because their kids are there, the kids want to play, and then at the same time they have to be doing stuff for their jobs, or they have to be on their computers for like specific hours, and that has to be super hard because you feel like you're being torn in a bunch of different directions, which is the epitome of being a mom. But what I'm trying to say is just to give yourself some grace and know that if you're not playing with them every second of the day, it's okay. Like, you can find a good balance between playing, being active, sitting on the couch, giving yourself a break, doing dishes, doing laundry. You don't have to be doing all of that all of the time to be a good mom. So I hope somebody got something from that little spiel there, because that's kind of how I've been feeling lately. Okay, here's something else. I want to see if I can get it on camera. I've been trying to practice some of the Spanish words with Riley from this book, and it's hilarious when she starts trying to say the Spanish words. How do you say el pingüino?
Pingüino.
Okay, next one. How do you say el elefante?
Elefante.
El oso.
El oso.
Good job.
El león.
El león.
Good job.
La jirafa.
La jirafa.
El hipopótamo.
El hipopótamo.
Good job.
El oso panda.
El panda.
And what about these?
El gato.
El gato.
El pájaro.
El pasoso.
La rana.
Alana.
El perro.
El pelo.
La lagartija.
Alarecita.
El pony.
El pony.
El conejo.
Es el queso.
La jirafa.
All right, kids are eating lunch. I've got The Bachelor playing on in the background because at least I can have some entertainment for myself. Jackson is eating his lunch. These are those spinach and rice balls that I had made him in that video, the What Jackson Eats in a Day. And he didn't eat them the first time I made them, but yesterday he devoured them. So today he's kind of picking at them, and I'm so happy because those are really healthy. There's like cheese in there, spinach, brown rice, and an egg. So he seems to like them, which is really good. All right, so now that the kids are done with their lunch, now we have some time to like kill, and we play more until it's time for them to take their afternoon nap. So today we have a new box from Love Every. So they sent me a new play kit for Jackson. So I thought that we could unbox it and see what's in here, and then they'll be excited to play with some new stuff. We got two, let's see, do we need scissors? I think we need scissors. This one I don't think that I can just try to be a savage and open. I need scissors. Okay, you'll hold that for me?
Yeah, okay. It's so heavy.
Yeah?
I'll move it.
No,
Okay.
don't move it. So these are for Jackson, but he's gonna share with you, okay?
Okay.
I also think there's something in here for you. We'll see. So this is the babbler box. It's 4 months, 13, 14, and 15. So this is perfect for Jackson. So let's see what comes in here. This looks like some kind of puzzle. Let's see what else we got in here. Is this the... Okay, these are the placemats for Riley. We'll look at that in a second. What is this? I think there's little bunnies in here. Yeah, this is to help them practice putting stuff inside. Is that so cute?
Yeah.
Jackson's like, wow, what is this? This is a puzzle. It's just like one of these peg puzzles. So this is a little box, and then it has these interchangeable tops. So you can put this top in here, or you can put this top, but the circle ones are for the carrots. So you can practice putting the carrots through, and then this one is for the coins. So that's what that one does. Jackson is going to town here with the puzzle. Good job, Gordo. A big box. Oh, this is the, okay, he's gonna love this. This is this giant thing that then they put like the balls through and it rolls, and then he has all the things to open. This is a great kit. These are the balls to put through here. Push it down. Is that so cool?
Yeah. Can I have the pink one?
Yeah.
And the orange.
Very good. There's a book in here, Bedtime for Zoe, and this is like the instructions, a little play guide. And then there's this toy that comes with like all these rings. And I'm sure that there's a million different things you can do with it. Like it can be a stacker, but then you can sort the rings, you know, by colors here on the side. So now I'm just gonna let them play. But that is everything that came in this kit. Jackson seems to like it. This will keep him entertained for sure until they go and take their nap. So a big thank you to Love Every for sending us the kits. We love it. Like they've sent other kits before for Riley and for Jackson, and they always have the best time with them. And those are the toys that I always save in our basement. Like those toys I never give away. I'm saving them for my sister for the day that, God willing, she has kids of her own. So that is exciting. Let me clean up the box, get rid of some of this mess here. While they're playing back there, I'll show you guys. This is what I picked for Riley. Like they always let me pick like 2 things to get for the kids. So usually I would get Riley a play kit too, but Riley, now that she's 3, like there's no play kits at this point for 3-year-olds. So I got her these Montessori placemat and utensils. I thought it was such a great concept to like have her start preparing her place setting at the table. I love how this comes in this tube, but how do I open this? So in here is, it looks like the placemat. This is so cute. So there's actual utensils. There's like a fork, a spoon, and a knife that are for toddlers. It looks like this knife is not like a sharp knife, but at the very least it'll still like cut. Like I can have her practice slicing a banana and things like that. So those are the utensils, and then it comes with cute little napkins that she can put the stuff on. And then this is like a little silicone placemat. So I'll put this at her table, and now she can practice setting the table. Do you like this?
Yeah, can I get it like a map?
Look, it's a mat for your table. So when we go to eat, we'll put it on your table. And this table is like so dirty. I need to wipe it down. But I can put it like this, and then she can work on setting her table. She can put her spoon and her knife and the fork. This is so cute. Do you like it, Riley? She's like, I want to play with the toys. All right, kiddos, have fun playing for a little while.
Mama,
What are you doing with those carrots? Those are not real carrots, Gordo.
no.
Carrot. Carrot. Yeah, carrot. Good job. How do you put the carrots in there? Good job. Push. Good job. Woohoo! Good job! Yay! Alright, so they are starting to have some meltdowns here. We already had one issue of the not sharing situation. So, you know, it's not always super calm and peaceful. There's definitely plenty of Like, this guy has a temper. He gets very upset very easily. But what I wanted to show you is I've been looking through the little play guide here, and I was trying to figure out what this lid was for. And it seems that you can put Q-tips through here. So you see, you can give them Q-tips and then have them put those in those holes. I think that's a good activity. And then when I share these boxes with you guys, I always tell you, like, this is another thing that you're paying for. You're paying for this guide that tells you like how to play with different things, and like this is one of the activities, and then it'll tell you like how to do it and why you're doing it. So it's very helpful, you know, in trying to figure out like what to play with your kid. Gives you other ideas, other things that your kids might like to do. This is a good one. This I'm sure Jackson would love to do. I haven't done something like this with him because I'm scared he's gonna eat the ice, but I could probably get like a container and just put ice and have it like melt. Riley will love that because anything with water she loves. This is another one, just like taking paper towel rolls and sticking them to the walls and just seeing what they do. So these little kits are also super handy. So here's where things start to get difficult, right? Because Riley didn't want to play with that stuff anymore. She wanted to play Play-Doh, so she's over there on the table. She's playing Play-Doh. Meanwhile, Jackson is over there. And so then Riley's like, Mama, come play with the Play-Doh. And then I have to run over there. And then when I leave Jackson, he starts crying. So a lot of my day is just dealing with that and the fact that there's only one of me and there's two kids. And they're not always doing the exact same thing. So I know that you mamas like understand because you do the same thing every day, but it's exhausting of like you're trying to be in two places at once and you can't. Or if you're in one place, the other one's upset. So, you know, that's just what life looks like these days. Riley, did you show Dada your new toys?
Look, look at those coins.
Yeah, nice. I like the carrots.
The carrots are cool. Do not eat the carrots, Dada.
Don't eat the carrots.
Carrots.
No,
The carrots. They're not real carrots.
they're not real carrots.
Carrots.
How do you say carrot?
Carrots.
Okay, so we've got like 20 minutes left until their afternoon nap. So Joe brought them into his like office area. We turned on the TV, put DuckTales on, and they're entertained here watching that. So you guys know that my kids watch a bunch of TV. So this is just a way to entertain them for the few minutes that are left. And then that way, they're not making a mess so that Joe can be over here picking up the mess. This is like what you do the most often in my videos. Just like clean up the disaster. They took out the eggs. Freaking eggs that we hate so much because they're always all over the place. Thank you, Dad. I really appreciate it. Oh, no. Come in here to make a mess. No. Go away. Let's go, little dude. You want me to sit here with you? Come here, Jackson. Okay, so it is now 3 o'clock and the kids are down for bed. I just finished putting Jackson down and Joe is finishing putting Riley down. So now it is my time to get something done. So I'm gonna sit down on my computer, do some editing, but before I do that, I'm gonna chat with you guys about something really quick since I have a moment and I don't have to worry about where the kids are at and stuff. I'm hoping, by the way, to like actually get out of this robe and my pajamas. I'm gonna try to get dressed while they're sleeping. So obviously today, most of what I have been doing is just playing with the kids. And like this was something that I was thinking about the other day because on Friday I had another one of these super chill days where I really just spent time with the kids and played with them. And to be honest, I was like struggling with it because I was really bored. And I don't know if you're allowed to say that, but I was really just, I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm the kind of person that I like to be doing things. I like to be busy. I like to have projects and things to do, things to keep me entertained. I don't know if that's just the fact that I'm an anxious person and I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with my life if I'm just sitting there doing nothing. So I was just literally going from room to room with the kids on Friday and keeping them entertained and playing. And there was a part of me that, if I'm being very honest, was just bored. And it's not like I wasn't doing anything, because I was busy taking care of the kids, but I was like this like weird combination of like busy, bored, like I don't know. I was just in a bad headspace because I don't know, like there was a part of me that was like, okay, all I've been doing all day is just like looking at blocks and picking up messes and putting toys in a bin and keeping the kids from, you know, hurting each other and coming up with new songs to sing. And a lot of that is just what some of my days look like. And I wanted to share something that really helped me like reframe that, because I know that I can't be the only one that sometimes struggles with being a stay-at-home mom, even though like I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I'm also a work-from-home mom because of the fact that I do YouTube and I'm on Instagram and all of that. Like there is a component of my life that's kind of like part-time working. Then there are days that look very much like this where I don't do a lot of work. Like yes, I'm filming today, but I'm not doing a lot of work when the kids are around. So my day consists of playing with them and feeding them and getting them whatever snacks they ask me for 5,000 times a day. But I had told you guys that I was reading this book, and I have it here on my nightstand. I had told you guys that I had bought this Risen Motherhood book. There is a chapter in here that I read that it like spoke to my soul, and I just really recommend this book if you're into that kind of stuff. You're looking for a book to just help you with your faith and motherhood and all of that. I think it's great. So there's this chapter that I read that said the gospel and our mundane moments, and I read it and it just left me remembering and like realizing that like yes, a lot of our days look very ordinary and very the same over and over again, Groundhog Day. As a stay-at-home mom, it's a lot of the same. It's what I just mentioned right now. It's feeding your kids, changing their outfits, folding laundry, making dinner, and a lot of it isn't this, you know, very exciting going to a million places and taking a vacation every month. Like sometimes our days are just kind of ordinary. So what I took away from reading that chapter was that, you know, there's just so much purpose in what we are doing as being moms, okay? Like yes, we're not out and about, you know, shopping all the time, living the life of the rich and famous. Sometimes yes, it does kind of feel boring, but there is so much purpose in raising these tiny humans. And like what could possibly be more important than raising your children and raising future generations? Like you're shaping their minds, you're shaping their hearts. Like there is so much purpose in that. I wanted to make it a point to tell you guys that because, you know, I think yes, it's easy to kind of get lost in your day and just kind of feel like, what am I doing with my life? This is so boring. Like I've done nothing but watch my kids all day. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with like looking for other things here and there to keep you entertained or occupied or to stimulate your brain cells in other ways. But when you're a mom and you're with your kids, you're never doing just nothing, okay? I promise you, you are teaching your kids something. You are helping them to feel loved and secure, and there's great purpose in that. So that chapter was like a good reminder of that. Like you see here, there's like a little section that said culture's message is that extraordinary is better than the mundane. And it's true. Like society and the culture that we live in, it makes it seem like the extraordinary things, the extravagant things, being out of your house and doing a million things and going on vacations and wearing fancy dresses, like that is somehow better in some way than the day-to-day life. But the reality is that most of our days are the everyday life. Every once in a while you have the extraordinary days of doing fancy things, but the majority of your days are gonna look a little bit more mundane, and that's okay. So I don't know, it's just on my heart that I wanted to share that with you guys. And I guess the other reason why I wanted to share that, I don't even know where the monitor is. I have to find the monitor so I can watch the kids. But the other reason why I wanted to share that and why a lot of this has just kind of been on my mind in the last couple days is because the other day I got a comment, and I'm not the kind of person that like gets like hung up on these comments. Like I know that I'm gonna have comments from people that, you know, are not always the nicest or whatever. It doesn't ruin my day. It doesn't like put me down into a terrible place. But the comment had something to do with like my vlogs. Somebody commented saying that like last year's vlogs were more interesting, that some of my vlogs lately have been more like a podcast. Like I just sit down in a corner and talk to you guys while I watch my kids play. And like that's fine that she felt that way. I totally welcome constructive criticism or whatever it is you want to call it. Like I want to make sure that I'm making videos that you guys want to see. But at the same time, I read that comment and I was like, well, yeah, because that's what the majority of my life looks like. I have 2 kids, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And right now my life does look like I am just sitting around and watching them and keeping them entertained, keeping them alive. That is the stage that I'm in. You know, and that's just the reality. That is how my life is right now. And I'm never going to go out of my way to change up my lifestyle just so that I can make content for you guys. Like, I totally get that, yes, there needs to be a mix of things, and it would be nice if we go do something exciting that I film it, and I try to do that to kind of just mix in some of that stuff here and there. But we're in a pandemic, we're not going out much, and the stage of life that my kids are at, it's just a lot of being at home. And I've told you, even before we moved up to Virginia, even before the pandemic hit and all of that, I am very much a homebody. I've never up until this point been the mom that like every single day gets the kids, puts them in the car, drives around, runs errands. Like, that's just not me. I don't have a lot of things that I need to go do. I order most of my stuff online. Like, I don't love being in the stores with the kids. I am planning on going to Target soon, so I hope that when I go to Target I can film it for you guys. But I've been trying to not spend a lot of money in January. Like, January is always the easiest month for me to kind of hone back on spending money, because I've already spent a crap ton of money in December. So January, I'm like, okay, what else could you possibly really need in January that you didn't already get in December? So I've been trying to push that Target trip as far off as I can. So maybe this weekend I'll go, or at the very beginning of February, and I can vlog that for you guys. But even if my videos are some days a little bit more chill and relaxed and more like a podcast, I hope that you guys, some of you guys don't mind that, and that does it for some of you guys. I know that as a content creator, I'm never going to please everyone, and that's totally okay. I've also shared before that, you know, there's different people that I watch on YouTube for different reasons. I watch some vlogs, I also watch some cooking stuff. I also have people that I watch that are like in their 20s and single and have no kids, and like I live vicariously through them. I'm like, wow, so nice to just be able to go do whatever you want. But this is my stage of motherhood. A 3-year-old, a 1-year-old, being in my house as a stay-at-home mom. One day that'll change as kids get older and they start doing activities and it's easier to take them both out. Like, that may change, but right now it is what it is, you guys. So I hope that some of you guys are still here for it. So now I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna put some clothes on, do my thing, edit some videos, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit when the kids are awake. Okay, so it is now 4:20, and shocking news, neither one of my children slept. So I'm just gonna go get them. I'm gonna take them downstairs and then try to entertain them down there while I start like thinking about dinner, and we'll just kind of try to chill for a little bit. Jackson Wyatt. Not sleepy baby number 1 over here. Why didn't you sleep, Gordo? I think his teeth are still hurting him. And Riley Grace. Not sleeping baby number 2. Hello!
Hello, hello, hello.
Are you mad because you dropped all those carrots? Is that what's happening? Yeah? You gonna go downstairs and play with Mama?
I can't hear you on the monitor.
You can't hear me in the monitor?
Right there.
Right there? Up there?
Yeah, but I can't hear you to the next monitor. Oh, okay. And then I say, Mama, you come here.
You were talking to me in the monitor?
Yeah, but I need to call to you in the monitor.
I'm sorry I didn't answer you. I still love you.
But Dada and Mama don't like to talk to me.
I love you. So change of plan. I just asked her if she wanted to go downstairs, if she wanted to be in here and play, and she said she wanted to play in here. So that's what we're gonna do for a little while. Joe is doing his workout, so he's still working out now, and he'll be done soon, and then we can do dinner. But this is what I mean by, like, some days, like if I had things downstairs that I was working on, then I would bring the kids downstairs. Today I don't really have much going on, so I can ask them, hey, do you want to stay in here? Just change things up a bit. Instead of hanging out downstairs, be here in her room. Are you gonna be nice to Jackson? You gonna share that carrot?
I'll share that carrot.
Very nice. Thank you. You know, here in her room, she has a few different toys that she doesn't have downstairs, some books, so every once in a while, it's nice to just have them here in her room. The other nice thing about this room and like having them play here is that I don't have to like get up and chase them around all the time. Because if I'm downstairs in the family room, you know, they're always crawling, Jackson's going to the kitchen. I can't just like sit and relax for a second. So this is like a nice confined area.
Oh, did you get a carrot? Yeah, he got a carrot. Now I give you those. I have a missing.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that.
Oh, here you go.
Do you want to read a story?
Yeah. Jasmine is just in time for breakfast. What does Jasmine like to eat for breakfast? She likes to eat jam for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
And we put jam on toast, on bread.
Give me that one.
Okay. I will tell you guys that at 4 o'clock, like after 4 o'clock, I'm like fading away. Like this is the part of the day that I am on the struggle bus hard, because like the less movement that I can do, the better. I'm just tired. So being in the room here with the kids like this and just laying down on the floor, like that's a nice time because I don't have to get up and do anything. What's up, little dude? I thought he might like this book of Riley's. It has like all the flap, so I don't know. He was entertained a second ago, and now he just wants the toy that his sister has. So that's great. The other thing that's very good to keep in mind is that a lot of times your kids don't need real toys. They just want to just like climb on you like a jungle gym, and they just want snuggles and cuddles. So it's not like they always have to have like a toy right in front of them. A lot of times you can just play with them like this, like pretending that you're a log and just having them climb over you. Ding 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 ding. What's up, Jackson Wyatt? You flying? You flying? Hi. I think you're living your best life, and you've got some great entertainment here. Mama feels like she's losing her mind, but that's okay, cause you're cute. Cause you're cute. And now we're gonna probably have to leave soon, because now he's starting to get, you know, curious and starting to open up the doors. And I'm not about that life, because I'm not gonna fold all that stuff again, so we're probably gonna have to leave here. But I did want to say, I am fully aware that now would probably be a good time to take the kids out for a walk, and that's something that I hope to be doing soon, but it's like 30 something degrees outside today, so I'm not gonna take the kids for a walk. And that's been one of the hard things about adjusting to this weather, is that sometimes it's just too cold and I'm not gonna do it. Like, I guess I could bundle them up and all of that, but sometimes it's just not worth it. This week it's supposed to be super cold. I think the low one of the days this week is like 19 degrees, and this Miami girl is not here for it. So once the weather is more like in the 50s, like then we can do some more stuff outside, play out on the deck, play out in the grass. The other day I did in the afternoon, like around this time, I took them out and Riley was like in the garden area and all of that. So that's something else that I can do to entertain them, just not when it's like 30 degrees. So there's just more playing going on here. I'm still waiting for Joe to finish his workouts. Today is a longer day, but something just happened that I wanted to tell you guys. So I'm over here, I'm like on Instagram, because I'm, you know, trying to, like, I haven't been on Instagram all day really, like sharing stories. So I'm on Instagram, I'm also answering some DMs, and Riley is saying, Mama, can you please play with me? Mama, come play with me. And then at one point she said, Mama, you don't want to play with me. And that literally pulls at my heart. It makes me feel like crap when she says that, and every once in a while she'll start to say that. She'll be like, Mama, come play with me. And sometimes I'm in the middle of doing something, or sometimes like I can't at that moment. So sometimes, like, even though I feel like crap in that moment, I have to also remind myself, like, I've been playing with her all day long. I've been playing with her, and they have gotten a ton of attention all day. So just because I can't focus every minute of my life on what they're doing, doesn't make me a bad mom. It doesn't mean that I don't care about her. It doesn't mean that I never want to play with her. It's just that there are occasions when she'll ask me, and then, you know, I can't at that moment. Let me know if your kids sometimes do that, or if you have moments like that too, and they're like, Mama, please play with me, and you know, you're kind of like torn, or you literally just need like a second. Like I said earlier, like sometimes you just need a second to breathe, and then you have them on the other hand saying, you don't want to play with me, and then you feel guilty. Like this, it's not easy. It's not easy to be all day home with your kids. It is the most rewarding thing in the world, and I love it. Some days more than others, right, depending on their state, how well they're behaving. But I love being a mom, and I'm just trying to make sure that I always express that you can love being a mom, but it can also be hard, and it can also be challenging, and mentally challenging, physically challenging, emotionally challenging, all of the things, but it's still the freaking best. Okay, so it's dinner time. I'm here in the kitchen. Joe's kind of taking care of the kids while I cook. So today what we're having for dinner, I'm having some Annie's mac and cheese. This isn't the only thing I'm having, even though some days that is all we have. I'm also going to prepare this Caesar salad that I got at Walmart, just like a chopped Caesar salad. And then I'm making this chicken that I don't even remember making it, but I had this like HelloFresh. Actually, it's not HelloFresh, it's Home Chef. Like I worked with Home Chef a million years ago, and I saved the like recipe. I had kept it like in a binder. So this is like a French onion kind of chicken. So it's just a chicken breast. I used like a chicken cutlet, and then the crunchy onions. So I just put some of these onions on top and then some Swiss cheese, and hopefully that turns out okay. Riley was hungry, so she started eating her dinner. She likes to peel her own little clementines, the little oranges. So now I give it to her, I give her a bowl and she peels them herself. Good job, Gordy. And then I put her little placemat. I think this is so cute. All right, enjoy your dinner, okay?
Okay.
And this is what our dinner looks like. See if it's any good, I'll let you know. I get Jackson his plate. I was waiting for the macaroni to cool off a little bit, but he's gonna be so excited about this. He loves his macaroni. All right, Jackson, hope you like that. Okay, so that chicken was bomb. Like I totally ate every last bit of it. I will definitely make it again. Literally super easy. You just put olive oil and then salt and pepper on the chicken, and then you put some of those crunchy onions and then a little bit of Swiss cheese on top. I bake it in the oven for 10 minutes at 420 degrees, and the chicken came out delicious, so highly recommend that. Okay, so it's 6:30 and Joe is vacuuming over there. We just finished picking up, so now I'm trying to keep the kids occupied so that they don't make more of a mess, because we're trying to finish for the night. See, Joe's over there doing all the vacuuming. Thanks, Dada.
What?
Thank you. So I don't want them to like spend too much time here, otherwise we're gonna have to pick up the mess again. Are you ready for your night party?
Yeah, let's take this one to my night party.
Let's go do a night party. So something that we've been doing the last couple nights is we've been doing these night parties for Riley to like kind of kill time before I take them up for their bath. So like I said, it's 6:30. Normally they're not in their bath until 7, so we've got like half an hour. So what we've been doing is we go around the house and we turn off all the lights, and then we tell our little Google thing, Alexa, whoever she is, I don't even know who she is. We tell her to play like a Disney music album, and then we have a little dance party. You trying? Oh, okay. You turn that one off?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Now get a night party.
You want to have a night party?
Yeah.
She has a little flashlight, so it just changes up, you know, something different, something novel to them, and you know, she gets all excited that it's a night party and she gets to dance her little life away. Okay, so that, my friends, is it for the day. I don't know if you guys can tell how tired I am. It has been a day, but it was a good day. Overall, it was a really good day. I wasn't stressing about having to do a million things, but now the kids are in bed and I have to do a little bit of work, and then I'm gonna relax with Joe. Maybe we can watch a little bit of Bling Empire because now I'm hooked on that show. But I hope that you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with us and seeing what a very chill, relaxed, do nothing other than playing with your kids kind of day looks like. I hope that you took something away from this video. I know I went on a lot of rants here, but I hope that you got something from this. So I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing great. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.